Wendy Monroe, and today I'm going to make a spinach and artichoke dip using Philadelphia cream cheese, and I'm going to use the garden vegetable Philadelphia. Here are the ingredients you'll need to make this spinach and artichoke dip. 1 artichoke, a can of artichoke hearts, a half a cup of light sour cream, a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, 1 bunch of spinach, 1 can of roasted red peppers, a clove of garlic, 4 tablespoons of butter, and garden vegetable Philadelphia cream cheese. Crushed chilies, black pepper, and salt. First, we want to cut the artichoke and get that cooking because this is going to be the bowl for our dip. This Philadelphia spinach and artichoke dip is a lighter version than usual because I'm going to be using the reduced fat garden vegetable cream cheese as well as light sour cream. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to turn this artichoke into our bowl for the Philadelphia light artichoke and spinach dip. First we cut the stem off, then it'll sit flat. And we want to cut the tips off. So it's flat. Now we just need to cook it so that we can remove the center. So I put about 1 inch of water in the bottom of this pan and a little steamer. I'm just going to sit the artichoke right inside there and cover it and let that cook for about half an hour, and then the center should come out quite easily, and that will be the bowl for the Philadelphia artichoke and spinach dip. Now we have to get the spinach ready. So first you cut the stems off, and then you want to rinse these really well because they usually are pretty dirty. For the spinach, I want to chop up 1 clove of garlic, and we'll need the butter. Now I'm going to just turn on the skillet and melt the butter. Now the butter is melted and I put in the 1 clove of garlic, and I'm sauteing it a bit before I add the spinach. I sauteed the garlic and I added in the spinach, and now I'm just going to wilt it down in the butter. Now I'm just going to transfer the spinach into a bowl because this is all going to go into the food processor to combine to create our Philadelphia spinach and artichoke cream cheese dip. Perfect. Now, to make the Philadelphia cream cheese dip, we need to open up the garden vegetable Philadelphia. And I'm just going to pour this into a food processor. Next, we want to add in artichoke hearts. And we'll go ahead and blend those together. Just give that a few pulses. Next, we'll pour in the spinach. And give that a few pulses. That is getting extremely creamy. Pour in the sour cream. And the Parmesan cheese. And the red peppers. Put in a sprinkle of salt. Dash of pepper. And some crushed red pepper flakes. And then we'll pulse that. Perfect. Since I'm making a lighter version of the Philadelphia artichoke and spinach cream cheese dip, I thought it would be a good idea to serve it with carrots and broccoli and celery instead of the traditional chips or bread that is usually served with this dip, just to make it a little bit of a lighter, healthier version. So I just want to cut up these carrots into appetizer size portions. Just take about that much. I've already peeled these. And then just cut that into about thirds. And that should be perfect size to dip. About like that. Now with the broccoli, we'll just cut it about that size. And then about this size on the celery. Perfect for dipping. The carrots are ready. Celery, broccoli. If it's ready, the leaf will pull out very easily. Ooh, that was pretty easy. This guy's ready. Perfect timing. Just in the time that it took me to make the Philadelphia cream cheese artichoke and spinach dip and to cut up my vegetables, the artichoke is finished cooking and it's ready to be turned into a bowl. Once you get all of the leaves out of the center of the artichoke, you will get down to this furry bit. Let me just show you. It's almost like hair, it's furry, and you want to scoop that out with a spoon. Okay, all that's left in the bowl now, at the bottom of the bowl, is the artichoke heart. So now we're just going to scoop our Philadelphia artichoke and spinach cream cheese dip into the bowl. Oh, this looks so good and creamy and delicious. I love the red peppers. It really adds a nice touch of color. Just about like that. Go in the middle of our serving tray. And you just kind of bring everything down around it. That is very beautiful. Perfect appetizer. It's healthy, it's fresh, and I'm sure it is very delicious. Now for the best part, I get to try it. Got some celery, a bunch of dip. Mmm. Mmm. That is really delicious. Perfect appetizer. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video.